This is what you're going towards. That could never be me. Know your worth. But I'm always, moving fast. I'm always trying to do everything myself.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah.
Hey loves, it's Life with Allishaye. If it is your first time, please subscribe and welcome to the family. We're a happy, blessed, creative, and positive bunch. If you are already a subscriber, then welcome back to my channel, my love. Alright, so for this video, by the title, you would have seen that we will be talking about leveling up and glowing up in this video. If you are on that journey or you are looking to start that journey, please stick around for the tips that I will be sharing. I started recording this video before, and when I went back to edit, I can't find the first half of the video. So this is me trying to recreate that part of the video. I wasn't, going in any particular order, so I don't even remember, the few pointers that I gave at the beginning of the video. But based on the clips that I found, the part that would come before this clip that you're watching now, I was talking about creating a vision board. So I'm just going to talk about that. So I was saying that the vision board, I feel like it's very important, and I feel like it's a great way to start your level up journey. As when you're creating a vision board, it is very intentional. So you have to go search for those images, those inspirations that are cohesive with the dream and the goal and the life that you want to live. So you have to go search for those things that are true to you, things that you want for yourself, things that you want for your life. So it is very intentional, it is very personal. So I feel like that is a great way to help us to level up. And I feel like when you do that, if you do it on a hard copy, put it somewhere in your house, or somewhere where you are able to see it regularly. So my recording just got interrupted, but like I was saying, you have to put it somewhere where you definitely are going to see it, like every day, multiple times a day, so it constantly reminds you of what your visions are, what are your goals, so you have that constant reminder, that constant motivation, that constant encouragement, to keep going. And this is what you're going towards. So if you're doing it on your phone, I would say maybe put it as your screensaver or your wallpaper if you use WhatsApp, you could put it as your chat wallpaper, your background wallpaper. That's what I do. So I constantly have that reminder of what is it that I am working towards. So even days where I'm having a bad day, or maybe like a client is being, extra fussy or extra miserable or disrespectful, I tap my phone and I see my wallpaper or my screensaver, and it just calms me, and it gives me something to, an encouragement to say, what, don't worry about it. Remember, this is what you're working towards. It works. And then if you give yourself a time limit, then you can always go back and you can see that you actually got these things that you put on your vision board. And it is such an amazing feeling when you can go back and look at your vision board or your list, and you see the amount of things that you're able to cross off that you have achieved. Try it and let me know. If it's something that you're already doing, let me know in the comment section below. Next thing is, don't settle for bare minimum relationship, jobs, or experiences. Know your worth, goods. Know your worth. Know your worth. Don't devalue yourself. Don't lower your standards. If it is not for you, it is just not for you. When you lose, whatever you lose, it creates a space for what you need. So sometimes when we miss opportunities, or when we lose people, it is okay. It is okay. If it's not for you, it's just not for you. Maybe they don't treat you with respect. Maybe the pay isn't what you expected or what you wanted. It is okay to walk away. Don't settle. Because I feel like sometimes when we settle, we allow people to do and to treat us a certain way. And quite frankly, what we allow is what will continue. So if it is something that is within your control, don't settle. It is okay to walk away. It is okay to say no. It is okay to, demand more and wait until you are able to get more. Don't settle. I am still learning that myself, and once I get to that place, oh my god. All right, next one is to be more soft and feminine. This I am learning to be more soft and to be more feminine. I think that for me personally, I always want to just get things done. If I am walking, I feel like I need to be in a hurry to everywhere, in a hurry to do everything. No, Ali, you need to just slow down sometimes, and it is okay. You don't have to struggle to be successful. You don't have to always take the harder road in order for it to be of value. If you know what I mean. Like, I don't have to have 9 clients for the day or 10 clients for the day to have a productive day, or to say to myself, oh, I worked hard today. I can have 3 and still feel like I worked hard, or still feel like I had a productive day. Also, in accepting help, and I think this is on my list too. Like, it's okay to, for you to be entering a building and somebody opens the door. Like, I'm always quick to be like, oh, bang, I got it. It's okay. It's okay to accept help. If something falls, I am just quick to be like, grab it up. Even if somebody in front of me or beside me is already on their way to go get it for me, I am still in a hurry to just go get it. No, it's okay. If they're offering to get it for me, it's okay to just stand and wait until they get it and give it to me. Like, what is wrong with you? It's like I'm always in survival mode. I'm always, moving fast. I'm always trying to do everything myself. Next point that I'm learning and that is on my list is stop oversharing. Don't overshare. This is something that I'm also working on. Sometimes in the moment of having a conversation, you just to make the conversation, keep the conversation going, or even just because you feel comfortable enough, sometimes we tend to overshare. That has happened to me before, and then after the conversation is over or after I leave, I'm like, all right, Ali, you said too much, or like, why did you have to say that? You know what I mean? So if it is your friends or like close family members, people who you can trust, I feel like it's okay, but certain things you still have to try to keep private, like your relationship details, like your salary, like really intimate details, maybe like a health condition. If you have genuine friends or really, really close family members that you can trust, then I feel like it's okay. But if you don't have a certain level of trust in these people, I don't think you should be sharing certain information, right? Next point is to speak positively to and about yourself. You have to. Because sometimes our greatest enemy is ourselves. The things we think, the things we say to ourselves and about ourselves. Oh no, I'm so unlucky. I will never be able to buy a car. I will never be able to own a house. I wish I could travel. That could never be me. Girl, you better stop that right now. Like, sometimes we have to be a little bit delusional if you wish, right? I feel like it's best to have this high standard or this high expectation for your life rather than speaking negatively or poorly about yourself or to yourself. If you are speaking poorly and negatively to yourself, what do you expect others to do? Like, sis, sir, no, we have to learn how to speak positively. Not every day is going to be, all rosy and, sweet. But once you find yourself in a space where you're feeling a little bit negative or a little bit unsure, just find something in your life. Look inwards, take inventory. See what you have gone through already, what you have overcame, the goals that you have written down, check even the small wins. I think this is a point that I have written down to celebrate yourself. The big and the small wins, celebrate them all. If you're able to, meet a deadline, celebrate it. Don't wait on your supervisor or your manager or the boss to come and give you, a compliment or, celebrate yourself. If you're able to buy a car, celebrate it. If you pass an exam, celebrate it. If you are able to book a trip to go visit a new country or an island, celebrate it. Whatever your wins are, celebrate them. Celebrate yourself. Speak positively into your life. The Bible says that life and death is what? Yes, in the power of the tongue. So you have to speak positively to yourself and about yourself. You have to celebrate yourself and be grateful. Sometimes it's hard to be grateful, but in the good times, in the bad times, in the worst times, in the ups, in the downs, always find something in your life to be grateful for. Even as simple as to be alive. That is the greatest blessing of all. Once you are alive, there is hope, and that goes to show that God is not done with you. If He wakes you up in the morning, it simply means that He is giving you another chance to go get that dream, to go build that dream, to go achieve that goal. He's not done with you. Pray a lot. This is not on my list. I don't even know where I'm going with this, but hey, pray and manifest. Listen, you don't have to go to church to pray. If you're sleeping and you wake up in the middle of the night, just breathe a word of prayer. If you're in the shower and you'll be like, oh, I didn't pray yet, pray right there. If you're cooking breakfast, wherever you are, if you're at work, at your desk, or wherever you are, and you remember that you didn't pray, it is okay. Just do it right there. I am sure that God will accept your prayer wherever you are. Next point is to not use expletives or swear words. Like, say, stop cursing. Like, every other word is a curse word. No. We have to change that. We have to improve our vocabulary, and we have to speak properly. We have to get those expletives out of our daily vocabulary, okay? If it's something that you have been doing for a while, obviously you're not going to, get rid of it at one go. But each time you do it, just be conscious and be like, okay, let's try not to do that as much. Because it takes away from, the classiness and the elegance that we are trying to achieve, okay? Be kind, loving, and humble. This has been one of my biggest prayers. Like, I feel like this is in all of my prayers. God, help me to remain humble. Because I know within myself that one day, I don't know when, but one day, I am going to be great. I'm going to be somebody of influence. I'm going to be somebody of high caliber. I'm going to be somebody that's influential. I'm going to be somebody's boss, somebody's employer. I'm going to be maybe a philanthropist. So I always ask God, help me to remain humble, because I know that when the money come and when the fame come and when the businesses come, I know that sometimes these things can take away from us being humble, because we're a human being. But I always ask God, and I'm like, God, please help me to remain humble. I don't want to be that person that money change them and success change them and career change them and business and wealth and all of that. No, I want to remain humble. I want to remain the person that I am, where I can come down to any level to speak to somebody. Right now, I will speak to the mad person on the street, the homeless person, the mad person. As long as they're not harming me, I will stop and speak to them. I will stop and speak to a child, to an elderly. So I want to remain that humble person. Be kind, be loving, be compassionate. Everybody has a story, and sometimes if we are just mindful, if we just take time to think about somebody else, think about somebody else's feeling, think about maybe what they may have gone through, what has been the cause of where they are now in life. It could be positive, it could be negative, but just be kind, just be mindful, be loving, and be humble. This is going to be the last one for this video. Don't compare yourself to others. Listen, trust your process. Stay in line with your process and your timing. Rome wasn't built in a day, and everybody's path is not the same. Don't look at what somebody else has and be like, oh, that should have been me. Only if, I would suggest that it's okay, only if it's for like inspirational, like just for inspiration. If it's a case where you're saying, I hope to be like that one day, or this person motivates me to be better, then I feel like that's okay. But if it's coming from a place where you really like, you want that person's life, or it's jealousy, or like, don't compare yourself to others. Sometimes we may look even on social media and we see like a house or a car or a person taking trips or living a certain lifestyle. So we honestly don't know what is happening behind closed doors, because I know for a fact that people, even from back home, they're probably saying, oh, Ali's overseas and Ali's making money, Ali always looks good. Or listen, sometimes you don't know what my daily struggle is, what I have been going through, or what I have gone through, because sometimes we don't share the ugly sides on social media. Don't compare yourself. Just stay on your path. Pray, manifest, affirm, speak positively to yourself, create your vision board, stay out of trouble, work hard, save, and just work hard and just stay on your path, because when the time is right, the Lord will make it happen for you. When the time is right, He will make it happen for me. He will make it happen for all of us. So yeah, just don't compare yourself to others, and be yourself, be your authentic self. Don't be anybody else. It's just one you. You are uniquely you. You were created for a reason. You were created with purpose. You were created in the likeness and the image of God. That means you are perfect just the way you are. So all we have to do is to just walk in our purpose, live in our truth, be our authentic self, work hard, stay laser focused on the path that God has created for us. If you don't know what it is, ask Him. Ask Him to give you signs, ask Him to tell you, ask Him to send somebody to tell you, and I'm sure He will. That is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If it is your first time, go ahead and subscribe. Join the family. Again, we are blessed, happy, creative, and positive bunch. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Toodles.
Yeah.